Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We just got done with our 100th Fan Friday. So here it is, Fan Friday 101 with Jeff. I'm excited for this battle. I always get pumped for these because sometimes they're incredible. And this one, what he said, promises to be a good battle. So I am naturally excited, especially coming off the hype of number 100 for Fan Fridays. We have come so far. And we start off with the Itsy Bitsy Spider. What's it going to do? Is it going to climb up the water spout, or is it... Nah, it's just going to set up a sticky web. Alright, so that's to be expected. Good open right there, and that just means that there's going to be a lot of setup going on. And here comes a Fire Blast. Ooh, huge damage coming in. There's that Focus Sash, because you want to make sure you get that sticky web set up. Goes for the Thunder Wave, because this guy's pretty fast. Galvantula is a very fast Pokemon. Outspeeds the Dragonite, gets it paralyzed. Sets up that Hurricane, though. Weird that the Dragonite would use Hurricane. Like, Fire Blast already does a lot of damage and has higher accuracy, but Galvantula is gone anyways, and in comes Espeon. So now we have Espeon setting up the Reflect. Probably just pretty confident that its defenses should keep it through with this Hurricane. And yeah, so even though it's a critical hit, Espeon survives in style, sets up that Light Screen. That's kind of unfortunate because, like, if it had set up a light screen, it wouldn't have really mattered, so not really too much of a misplay. I think the Reflect is more for the Pokemon coming in next, because I kind of know a little more about the strategy. So in comes Sylveon, which means that, you know, setting up light screen for Sylveon really won't do it much since it is a huge special defense tank, but setting up that Reflect is going to be very beneficial. So it leads with the Echoed Voice. Pixelate is going to put that thing into some high damage in the next couple turns. And now just spamming that Echoed Voice. That's a KO right there. 2-hit onto the Dragonite. We did have a miss on the Fire Blast, but it's behind Light Screen and Sylveon's defenses, so I wasn't expecting a lot of damage. And it has paralysis on it, so let's see how this goes. Echoed Voice onto Metagross, and that's a big hit. It's a critical hit though, which means that it's probably still a 2-hit KO for the Sylveon. Critical hit, not really doubling damage anymore, just 1.5 times. There's the Meteor Mash, and in comes another Echoed Voice. Big damage, and finishes off the Metagross. My thought here is, did Metagross have the Bullet Punch or not? Anyway, we did have a big survival because of that Reflect. Surviving the Meteor Mash from Metagross is no easy feat, especially for a Fairy. So now the Sticky Web just really shredding the opponent's team right now, making Sylveon the fastest thing on the field, and just doing a ton of damage to anything in its wake. So my guess is just going to be 3, 2, 1 gone. Like, Sticky Web on a Blaziken is really going to be a problem for it. Even with the ability, the speed boost, it's not going to be able to outspeed, which is my guess, even after 1, depending on what kind of speed investment this Sylveon has. But overall, that was pretty crazy. Just 1-hit KO after 1-hit KO. I mean, that was a fighting type, so of course Echoed Voice is going to be super effective. This is a Dart type. Just got speed drop, so of course it's going to be super effective. It's not looking good right now. The opponent's last Pokemon is Tyranitar, and it's got that super effective hit. Even though the Sandstream is going to make it a lot more special defensive, and if it is Mega'd, we're going to have even more special defense, but will Echoed Voice with its super effective buffed up hit, will it count? Now, I'm wondering what this Sylveon has for an item. I would love it if it was a Metronome. That'd be the coolest thing. I could also see Choice Scarf or Choice Specs. But anyway, this Echoed Voice, is that a KO? Boom! Sylveon sweep right there. So with a little bit of setup, this little Fairy went to town on the opponent. So that's why I really like Sticky Web, that if your opponent doesn't really think about removing it or having a way to remove it, it's kind of over. You can bring in a mid-level speed sweeper and your opponent is completely gone. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sylveon, nice way to follow up the top 100 or the 100th one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoy more Fan Fridays.